After the Nairobi Senator Edwin Sifuna's world-shaking rally in Bungoma County, now today the ODM party leader Oburu Oginga and his deputy party leader Simbarati held an impromptu meeting to discuss how to counter Edwin Sifuna. This is a meeting that happened on Monday, the 27th of July 2026. The Orange Democratic Movement sought to project unity amid months of internal wrangles, announcing that the 35 county chairpersons, together with the county assembly majority and minority leaders, have reaffirmed their loyalty to the party and endorsed its continued participation in the broad-based government. The declaration was made following a high-level meeting and impromptu meeting in Nairobi on Monday, as the party leadership moved to reassure members and supporters that ODM remains united despite months of political disagreements over its future direction. The announcement comes at a time when debate continues within the party over its cooperation with President William Ruto's Kenya Kwanza administration, and as different political factions prepare for the 2027 general election. In a statement released after the meeting, ODM said the leaders who attended unanimously reaffirmed both the commitment to the party and their support for the broad-based government arrangement. According to the party, the initiative was originally championed by its late leader Raila Amolo Odinga and remains central to the party's current political strategy. The meeting brought together county chairpersons and also county assembly majority and minority leaders from different parts of the country. It was attended by ODM party leader Oburu Oginga, deputy party leader Simbarati, Secretary General Catherine Omanyo, National Assembly minority leader Junet Mohamed, and the Council of County Chairpersons Chairman Fernandez Barasa. According to the statement published on ODM, or rather by ODM, the county chairpersons and the county assembly leaders met in Nairobi and reaffirmed their commitment to both the party and the broad-based government. The party described the gathering as cordial and also noted that 35 county chairpersons participated in the meeting. ODM concluded its statement by insisting that the party remains strong, united and well organized. The latest declaration is significant because it comes after months of persistent speculation about divisions within one of the Kenya's largest political parties. Since the death of Raila Odinga, ODM has been navigating a delicate political transition while also trying to maintain unity among leaders who hold different views on the party's relationship with the Kenya Kwanza administration. The broad-based government arrangement has remained one of the most debated issues inside ODM, following Raila Odinga's decision to pursue cooperation with President William Ruto's administration. The party adopted a political approach that emphasized engagement with the government while maintaining its own identity and structures. However, the decision has generated differing opinions among senior leaders and supporters, resulting in months of internal political debate. One faction, which aligns itself with the current party leadership, has consistently defended participation in the broad-based government, and leaders in this camp argue that the arrangement reflects the vision that Raila Odinga promoted before his death. They maintain that working with the government provides ODM with an opportunity to influence governance, promote constitutional principles, and contribute to national stability without abandoning its political identity. On the other hand, another group within the party has questioned that approach. This faction has become closely associated with Linda Mwananchi movement, whose most visible political figure is Nairobi Senator Edwin Sifuna. Leaders aligned with the movement have repeatedly argued that ODM should return to its traditional role as the country's principal opposition party ahead of the maintaining cooperation with the government. The disagreement has produced one of the party's most closely watched internal political debates in the recent years, and even as ODM's national leadership continues defending the broad-based government, leaders associated with the Linda Mwananchi movement have continued organizing political rallies and public consultations in different parts of the country, presenting what they describe as an alternative political direction ahead of the next general election. Against that background, Monday's meeting in Nairobi appeared designed to reinforce confidence in ODM's leadership structures while demonstrating that key county officials remain firmly behind the party leadership. The participation of county chairpersons together with majority and minority leaders from county assemblies carries political significance because these officials play an important role in coordinating party activities at the grassroots level. They oversee local party structures, mobilize members, and help implement decisions made by the national leadership. And by publicly reaffirming their loyalty, the officials sought to send a message that ODM's organizational machinery remains operational despite months of public disagreement over the party's political direction. The meeting also underscored the leadership role now being played by Oburu Oginga, and following Raila Odinga's death, Oburu assumed the responsibility for leading the party before later being confirmed as the substantive party leader. Since then, the leadership has repeatedly emphasized that the party's governing organs remain fully functional and capable of steering ODM through the current political transition. Party officials have also consistently rejected suggestions that cooperation with the Kenya Kwanza administration mounts to the dissolution of or weakening of ODM. Instead, they argue that supporting the broad-based government represents a strategic political decision aimed at influencing governance while ensuring that the party retains its structures, membership, and long-term political identity. Even as the leadership projected unity in Nairobi, political activity associated with Linda Mwananchi movement continued elsewhere. Over the weekend, leaders linked the movement toward Trans Nzoia County before proceeding to Bungoma County, where they participated in a homecoming rally hosted by the Nairobi Senator Edwin Sifuna. The rallies attracted several prominent political figures, reflecting the movement's growing visibility within opposition politics. Among those who have participated in activities associated with Linda Mwananchi are the Siaya Governor James Orengo, former Law Society of Kenya President Faith Odhiambo, the Murang'a Governor Irungu Kang'ata, who has since joined the former Deputy President Rigathi Gachagwa's Democracy for Citizens Party, commonly known as DCP. Other political leaders have also associated themselves with the movement as discussions continue over possible political alignments ahead of the 2027 general election. The continued mobilization by Linda Mwananchi illustrates that the debate within ODM has not been limited to internal meetings, and instead different political messages are being presented through public rallies and consultations held across several counties. Senator Edwin Sifuna has recently maintained that the movement is developing what he describes as a policy-driven political agenda. He has also claimed that several politicians currently serving in other political formations have privately expressed interest in joining the movement. Those remarks represent Sifuna's position and come as a movement continues expanding its outreach activities across the country. Meanwhile, ODM's official leadership continues emphasizing party unity and organizational stability. The message emerging from Monday's meeting was intended to reassure party supporters that its structures remain intact despite months of public disagreement and political uncertainty following the death of Raila Odinga. That is all for today from Kenya Lens Media, and kindly if you are new here, consider subscribing, liking and sharing our content. Hit the notification bell so that you can be receiving notifications each and every time we bring you a new content.